So I think that looks pretty good. Wait, actually. Ah. No, I think that does. That's 10 pixels bigger than. Wait, is that pixels? Oh no, that's 10% bigger than what I had it before. So you can do that, and it won't really make any alterations. And yeah. Okay, so now if you play it through once, it won't look that smooth, but then the second time that you play it through, it should look quite smooth. Okay, now obviously that doesn't look quite natural enough. So what we're just gonna do is we're just gonna click this motion blur up here, and then this motion blur down here. And now what this should do is, wait, just play it through once again, just to let it kind of render, I think it's called. And then, see, now that looks pretty cool. Now that is basically the beginning, like just how you can get it to come down. But obviously that doesn't look quite good enough. So, you're going to want to drag this out to about, well, because I like people to like read the name, so I'm just going to drag it out to about here, the 3-second mark. I'll probably want to drag it out a bit longer later, but yeah. And then just again hold and then drag it down a bit, so then it just looks a bit smaller. So actually, tell you what, I'm just gonna drag this out to about 3.5 seconds, and then wait, what? Do not know what that was. Okay, so yeah, now I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, just dragging that a bit. And then what we should have. Oh yeah, nil edit render. Then what we should have is something that looks a bit like this. You may not actually be able to tell, but that is going out ever so slowly, so we'll just drag that into about there. You'll probably want to lengthen that bit out a bit, and then just make it so that it goes into the background a bit more, so that you can notice it. Well, a bit more. But yeah, now let's just play it. And see, now that looks like it's kind of going down. Then it doesn't stop, because then it just goes out. But now, if I am correct... It hasn't actually done it. Wait, what's this set to? That's odd. Okay. Okay, so if at the end, because I suspected that it would, because it did for me before. If like at the end about here, this isn't the end of the thing, by the way, but if the end about here, it kind of jumps back a bit like that, then you'll want to right click on it, click on keyframe intercept, and then both of the top ones on all of these should be set as linear, and then the one here should also be set as linear. So where it says affects the shape of the path in brackets in the composition or layer panel. So I have absolutely no idea what that means. But yeah, that really shouldn't happen to you. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drag this to like literally a couple milliseconds away from this third diamond here. And then I'm just going to drag this away, quite away, to about there. Okay. So now I'm just going to play it through. Oh, that bit doesn't have to render. Oh, it's probably just the end bit. Okay, so let's just play it from here. And then see, that goes away into the distance, quite nicely. But, again, it doesn't quite look natural enough. So, what you're going to want to do now is, drag this to, your third diamond. And then just click on the opacity stopwatch. That's good. And then drag it out to the right. And then take that down to 0. And now what we should have is... Okay, wait. So that it looks like that. Let's just play the whole thing. So that's a pretty cool intro. Now, this isn't quite the end, because what you can do is, you see this here, when the two arrows kind of connecting just pop up when you go right to the end. Just drag that down to just after, I'd say, when your text fades out. And then what you want to do, click on your layer, go Control D, and that will duplicate it. And then just click on this tool up here, the selection tool, and then just click and drag. And then when that one is kind of fading out, where's that? Nope. When you see that one like almost gone like that, then put that one in, just so that you can see that overlapping. Okay, and then it should look something like, it has to render. I hate it that it has to render. Okay. Now that looks pretty good. Now I'm just gonna play it for you. Okay, so now that looks pretty cool. Obviously you can position the text differently, and actually what you can do here is, because obviously you wouldn't want it to have the same name going along twice. So what you can do, just select your text tool, highlight that, and then put in whatever words you want. So I'm just going to put in hello, and then just play it. It won't take as long this time because it's already kind of gone through the effects. The text just different. So now it should look something like this. Yeah, see? So let's drag that back there. So that's sorry. So that looks pretty cool. And then that fades out again, and then you can do this as many times as you want. So that could say like PureGFX1 presents or something like that. And then you could do another one. But remember, you have to stick within whatever time duration you've set. So that's pretty much the end of this tutorial. I may try and, I'll try and get up another one tonight, because English time it's about 8:20. So yeah, I'll see what I can do. If not, then I'll have one up. I'll try and have one up during the weekend, because I'm gonna try and stick to doing 2 every week, because I got my microphone fixed. So yeah. Hope you liked this tutorial. Hope it helped you out. Remember to subscribe if you like this. Also, remember to rate 5 thumbs up. and comment. Give me suggestions for other tutorials. I have got some more lined up though, because I have a pretty good feeling of what a lot of people want. I know that a lot of people want Adobe tutorials, and I know that a lot of people don't like spending all the money on like expensive programs like Adobe. So I'm also going to be doing some tutorials on open source products, as I've already said. That might be my next tutorial. So yeah, just remember to stay tuned, and bye.